Good morning, all of you. Now, welcome to in my channel Payal Sanik Maths Point. Today we learn and read and solve chapter class 8th, chapter number 1, rational number. First, our introduction about the rational number. What is the means of rational number? Rational numbers means it's a rational number. Rational numbers means you can also read and understand like a fraction. Fraction means that number we write like a numerator by denominator, then it's called fraction. And like that in rational number, how we learn rational numbers means that number is written like that p by q, and here q is not equal to 0 and p and q are integers. Now you say to me, what is the means of integers? Integers means there are positive and negative numbers. For example, integers means -2 is also included in integers. -3 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7, it means all are positive and negative number, but not 0. It means 0 is not a integers. And now we can say in p by q, and q is not equal to 0. If I write here q equal to 0, p by 0, it means that this number is divided by 0. It is not possible. Because we know that there are no double of 0. Then for next your rational numbers example, p by q, I write also here -2 by 3 plus 5 by 6, and I also write here both are number in p and q here minus, like -8 and -11, like that we can say about p by q. It means fractions are also called rational numbers, and definite and fixed definition of rational numbers means that numbers that is written like that p by q, and here q is not equal to 0 and p and q are integers, and simple integers means we already read about this. Then next is your equivalent rational number. In this equivalent rational number, if you see equivalent means equal. Many times I write here, and we also write here like that 2 by 3, and this is your also fraction, and it is also your rational numbers. This number, if I multiply this number to same number, I write here 4 by 4. It means your denominator and numerator both are multiplied with same number. Like that I write here 2 by 3 divided by here 4 by 4. Both are same number, then we can say denominator and numerator both are multiplied with same number. Then here 4 2s are 8 and 4 3s are 12. 8 by 12 is equivalent of 2 by 3. It means this is the part of your 2 by 3. In this next example is also we read, and we also say equivalent fraction how we make by two methods. First is multiplication and second is by division. First we read about this multiplication. First, equivalent rational number. In equivalent rational number, first method is our first A method is by multiplication. Suppose p by q is our rational number, and I multiply with n by n. N by n means if I write here n equal to 2, it means in denominator and numerator. You also learn about this. Denominator means upside number, and numerator means upside and denominator means downside number. Then we can say here p is equal to numerator and q equal to denominator. like that, then we can say P by Q is multiply with same number. Then with same number I write here n equal to 2 and P equal to 3, Q value is 5. Then it's make in rational number 3 by 5 multiply with n value is 2 by 2. Then 3 2s are 6 and 5 2s are 10. Then we can say 3 by 5 and 6 by 10 are equivalent fraction. How? When 6 by 10 is cut again, then it's a next. First is your this, then by I take here now this number by division. For division, how you understand? For division, your P by Q is divided by same number, and I write here m by m. M by m means here m value is what you put. I would put here m value is 2. M value is 2 and P value is 6. Q value is 10. Then 6 by 10 is divided by 2 by 2. 8 divide by 2 by 2. 6 divided by 2, 3. 10 divided by 2, 5. Look at here, 3 by 5, and in your multiplication, your answer is also 3 by 5. It means if we do by multiplication, then its next number and next rational number is also our equivalent with your first rational number. Like that, your first equivalent rational numbers is completed. Next is absolute rational number. Absolute, it means absolute value. Absolute value means if your rational number, either your any number, rational number, we also say any other number, any other number is given in positive, either negative sign, then absolute value of all r is its absolute value is always positive. Always positive. How? I write here -2. Absolute value of -2. Then first we make here symbol of absolute. This symbol is the symbol of absolute value. Then we write here this number, we write in both are the straight line. Between the both are the straight line. After that our answer is always come in positive. If you write here without number 5, without sign, then 5, it's also in +5, like that it is simple number. Then now we learn about the rational number. Rational numbers means -3 by 5. Then absolute value of this is, first we make here symbol of absolute, and between the two straight line we write here -3 by 5. We already read about and know that the absolute value is always rational number. Yeah, it's your any other number. Then your answer should be come in plus. Then its answer is 3 by 5 plus 3 by 5. Like that I write here 6 by 10. 6 by 10, and absolute value of 6 by 10 is plus 6 by 10. It means if your number is coming plus, either minus, but your answer is always coming positive, yeah, plus sign. The next is standard form of rational number. Next point is standard form of rational numbers. Standard form is, you also learn like that, short form, general form. Yeah, we can say that after this number is not divided by any other number. Like that, if I write here 25 by 35, I write here example 25 by 35. Standard form, when we convert rational number in standard form, then first our first step is step number first. Step number first, say LCM HCF of numerator and denominator. HCF of numerator and denominator means HCF of your numerator is 25 and denominator is 35. The numerator I write here small n, here you also write capital N equal to 25 and capital D means denominator is 35. HCF means highest common factor. Then how we solve HCF of first? 25. Then now HCF means 25. Then first is rule of our divisibility by 2. Then your last digit is 5. It is not divisible by 2. Then next for 3. For divisibility by 3 rule say if your sum of all numbers is divisible by 3. For 25 our next is divisibility by 3. Divisibility by 3 rule say if sum of all numbers is divisible by 3 then we can say our number is also divisible by 3. But when we add 2 plus 5 is 7. We know that 7 is not coming table of 3, then we can say it is not divided by 3. Then next is 4, it is not possible. Then next is directly 5. Then 25 divided by 5 how many times? 5 times. And again divide by 5, 5 divided by 5 1 time. Then next HCF of 35. HCF of 35 same conditions and same rules here follow here. Then 5 7 times. Then now next is not divide by any other number, it's only divide by 7 then 1. Now HCF means highest common factor. Now highest common factor is, we know that HCF of 25 is 5 into 5 and HCF of 35 is 5 into 7. And when we see in our highest common factor HCF, in HCF highest common factor is only what is here common and it is also highest. Then common factor is here 5. Then we can say HCF of 25 and 35 equal to 5. Then now next step second. Step number second I write here. Step number second. Now we solve and HCF is come our 5. Now your HCF is divided by your rational numbers. Then 25 and 35 is divided by 5 and it's also divided by 5. Now 25 divided by 5 how many times? 5 times. It's 5 times. Then next 35 divided by 5 is 35 divided by 5 how many times? 7 times. Then 5 by 7 is your standard form of 25 by 35. How? Because we know that in 25 by 7 is only divided by 5. Yeah. Only divided by 1. Only divided by 1. And either it's divided by 5. Yeah. 5. It's like that your standard form. It's for your, if your both are P and Q are given in positive. But next, if your next example in this, if your one number is given positive and one is given negative, then what we do next is your next example. If your numerator is given, I write here 16. Your numerator is given negative and your denominator is given positive. I write here 12. Now find the standard value of minus 16 by 12. Now in your first step is same HCF of 16 and 12. HCF of 16 and 12 16. We know that in a table of 2 it's also 6 is come and divisibility by rule 2 is say if your last digit, yeah, first digit value is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then it's we know that it's also divided by 2. Then 2, 16 divided by 2 how many times? 8 times. Then next 8 divided by 2 how many times? 4. Then next 2, 2, 1. Then it's come your HCF of 16. Then now HCF of 12. Then next is 12 is also coming over your table number 2. Then it's coming 6 times 2, 3, 3, 1. Now HCF of 16 and 12. Then 16 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 2 multiply with 4 times. 2 multiply with 4 times. Then next 12. 2 into 2 into 3. Now here which number is common in your HCF? First is 2, 2 common, then 2 is come outside, then next is 2, 2. 2 into 2, 4. Then we can say HCF of 16 and 12 is 4. HCF of 16 and 12 is 4. Then next we know that here our negative sign. Don't forget, and it's very simple. Minus 16 by 12. Next, second step. What is our second step? Say 4. Your HCF is divided by your rational number. That it's divided by 4 and it's divided by 4. Then 16 divided by 4 how many times? 4 times, and minus sign is already here. And 12 divided by 4 how many times? 3 times. Then minus 4 by 3 is your standard form. Then next, in your standard form, example number next, if your both number in given negative. If your both number in given negative, then how we solve? Simply only in your last answer you put here both are sign minus minus. Like that, if here is also minus, then we write here minus and minus, then minus 4 by minus 3. Like that your standard form is completed. Now our standard form of rational numbers is completed, and thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. When my subscribers are up to 500, that time I will be taking your live class. Thank you very much.